Hey everybody, this is Miss Florida Hot Picks here, giving you guys another updated workout for Pick 3 Georgia. We are looking at the 317 rundown and a special key digit. So you guys get a lot of mirrors, a lot of doubles that come through because you guys have like 3 draws per day, and I want to share with you how you may want to pay close attention to any double or mirror that may have a special key digit in front of it. Okay, so we're going to start with the first example. November 5th midday, Georgia had a hit of 350. You notice we're using the 317 rundown. Now, in order to put the rundown together so we can see if we can find some patterns, we have to add each of these numbers down the columns. Okay, so for the first column we're going to add 3 all the way down. So 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 3 is 12. For your 2-digit numbers, only use your ones, place your 2. 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11. Only use your ones place. Okay, your 1. 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10. Use your 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. So you know you did it right. The number you start with will be the number you end with. And then we would add 1 all the way down the second column, 7 all the way down the third column. Okay, so once you have your entire rundown, your grid put together, it's time to start looking at some patterns. Now these are a lot of numbers. A lot of people get really they're like, where do we kind of start? And it's not that it's hard, but you have to see what's going on, how patterns are flying through these rundowns for your state. You know, something that works for Florida may not work for Georgia. Something that works for New York may not work for California. And then there's different rundowns. These are not just the only rundowns. I like the 317 and the 123 are my primary go-tos, but feel free, if you're using other rundowns, what I'm about to show you, see if there's some comparisons and comparable patterns. Okay, all right, so the lucky key digit that I want you guys to pay attention to, okay, key digit number 2. Okay, you guys may want to pay close attention, especially if it's in front or in back of a double. So you're going to look for your grid. I see there's a mirror here, and I do see a double. You see this 1 1, this 1 1 2 2. Pay attention to that 2. Now these key digits could change on you guys, so you have to pay attention. I'm just telling you that. But pay attention to this special key digit number 2. Okay, why is it a key digit? I've learned that just by studying some of the patterns that 2s and 7s, 0s and 5s could give out some really cool patterns. And I've just noticed that there's a lot of similarities going on with those numbers. So here we have 2, and then we have the double 1 1. Okay, you also have its mirror 6 6, and you have 7. That's its mirror. But right now we'll pay attention to the key digit number 2. So what's in back, or I guess you could say to the left of that 2, is the hot pair 1 1. So I'm gonna write that down. Okay, 1 1. But what I want to do here is I want you guys to break that into a pair. Okay, the pair that has the 2 in it, that's probably the pair you may want to use. So instead of using maybe the 1 1, try the 1 2. Okay, so I'm going to mark 1 2. All right, now if you're looking for a third digit to complete your combination, I noticed with Georgia, pay attention to your middle column, the numbers that go above it and the numbers that go below it. They can always change this. Do you hear me? They can always change that third number, where it's positioned. So you have to study and pay attention. Okay, you're not going to see a 2 in front of a double or mirror every draw. You may not even see it every day. So when you see it, pay close attention to it. So we have 1 2. So we're going to go 1 2 2, 1 2 0. Okay, now I'm going to warn you, you may have to learn to mirror those numbers. I'm going to tell you, I saw this happen and it was a mirroring issue, but that's an easy fix. You got to learn mirrors. Let's talk about that real quick. Mirror numbers, they're the same number, they're just opposite. Okay, where we go use our next example, you're going to see it, a 9, 4 right in front of this 2. 9 and 4, 4 and 9, same number, they could be interchanged with one another. Okay, so our mirror numbers goes as follows. 0 could be a 5, or 5 could be a 0. 1 could be a 6, 6 could be a 1. 2 could be a 7, 7 could be a 2. 3 could be a 8, 8 could be a 3. 4 could be a 9, and a 9 could be a 4. Now, pay attention. I'm also going to give myself an option to mirror just in case. So I will go 1, 2, 5. That's 0. We're going to change that to a 5. Okay, so we have the 1, 2, 0 here. I'm going to place 1, 2, 5 here. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 7. Okay, and I would hold on to this. I've noticed these hits are coming the next day, sometimes the same day, depending on when you see it. Sometimes they can hit the same day, sometimes they're next day. Okay, so pay attention. What actually hit? 0, 1, 2. We had it 1, 2, 0 without mirroring. So again, look at this. 2, 1, 0. Bam! Y'all like that, don't you? I like it too. Okay, let me stop. That was my jam for back in the day. Anyway, give your girl a thumbs up. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? I hope you do. Go ahead and hit that like right now. Definitely share it if you know somebody in Georgia that can use the workout. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and definitely click the link for the membership. Okay, love to have you guys over there for some additional perks. We dig deeper into the rundowns, especially with our member only lives. We have our own prediction list over there, special workouts, so definitely come through. Okay, let's go ahead and slide on to the next example. Okay, so November 5th nighttime. Now this was nighttime for November 5th. They had a hit of 1, 2, 5. So again, we're putting it into the 317 rundown. So what you're going to do is you're going to look at your doubles and mirrors. So if we look at we have on the left side, we have mirrors. What's in front of it is 6, not a 2, right? Let's look for the right side. We happen to have mirrors this time, not doubles. We have mirrors. What do you see? A 2. This is telling me that this could be hot right here. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to put together those combinations. So I'm going to break this into a pair. 2, 9. Okay, that's going to be my pair. Let me get another marker here. Okay, so I'm going to go 2, 9. I'm going to use the centers for the third number. Can they change where those third numbers are positioned? Yes, they can. Should you keep track daily of what's going on? Yes, you should. Okay, so 2, 9, 8. But also what? 2, 9, 3. Just in case they get stupid. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Then we have 2, 9, 0. But also 2, 9, 5. Just preparing that you may have to mirror. I've seen this happen. When you backtrack, you'll see. Okay? So, what actually hit November 6th nighttime? It was the next day. It took the next day. But guess what? 920. We have it as 290. 290. See how they're both using that middle column for the third number? But again, backtrack this. So what's the key giveaway? Pay attention to the number 2. That could be helpful. Could they change key digits? Yes. You may find other key digits like 0s, 5s, and 7s. If you notice that, change with it. Okay? So Georgia, I hope this was helpful. Let me know how you guys are doing with it in the comments below, and we'll see you guys on the next video.